Okay, well done in the video. Well done with the polyrhythm. This one, all goes well, is going to be the last eighth note chord strumming thing we do, and we're going to start working on single note picking eighth note patterns next. Now, this thing probably looks easier than it will actually be to execute it. I am not going to be playing this at 240. It's too dang difficult. So, got it written out two different ways, but the rhythm is the same. So, top line shows all those tight eighth notes, so you see more easily where all the beats are, all the down and up beats are. And you may be noticing, or you may have noticed that it's a lot of ands, a lot of upbeats. So yes, just and over and over. So something like this, very, very helpful. Say all of the count. Just count the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, because if you don't, you can get lost in what beat you are very easily. So, we want to make sure we're getting all 4 chords before moving to the next bar. A very common mistake that I see happen with things like this is instead of playing 4 chords, people will start to play 3 chords because they're not counting how many beats they've done. So, just keep that in mind. This is not something you get blazingly fast, but man, does it ever test your rhythmic skills. Because you're staying in between the beat the whole time, except for the very first and last chord. That's it. So we're like sandwiching all these upbeats with a couple downbeats. Just the very first chord and the very last. When you get going faster, it becomes very easy for your upstrokes to drift into the down beats. And you've experienced this with some of the stuff we've done already. But now it's all upstrokes, so it's very easy to drift. So just be careful of that. Take it nice and slow. Remember, anytime you doubt or you question if you did it right, even if you think, that may have been right, not good enough, never good enough like that, you only move on if you feel 100% confident you nailed it. Extra important on stuff like this because of how hard it is. Here we go, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twenty. 1, 2, 3, 4. One 60. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's starting to get tough. I noticed I was almost losing it there for a moment. Let's try it again at 180. Get a more confident one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So at this pace, I'm really having to tap pretty hard and nod my head, pretty much my whole body, to really lock into that downbeat, because again, it is really tough to not get lost on this thing. So yeah, and make sure you just keep the chords ringing out, just like we're doing here. Sometimes people try and do a lot of string rake stuff in between, or they mute the chords, but we don't want to do that. We're not trying to make this easier at this point. This is difficult for a reason. 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm not going faster than that. One thing I've noticed with my own playing on things like this, if you notice you keep drifting into the next downbeat when your upstrokes start happening on the metronome click, you're just not playing it fast enough. So you just got to go faster than you think you need to, and then that could put you on the right track. So good luck. If any questions come up, let me know. I'll see you in your next video.